Hey y'all, this is yet again another video from your girl CT. This is Gigs with CT, and the subject of today is Uber Eats versus DoorDash. Now, I used to say I live in a really small town, but I don't think it's so small anymore. It's literally growing every single day. Every time I turn around, there are new houses being built, new apartments being built, and more traffic than I can stand. Okay, so I know it's been a while, but this has been on my mind, so I figured I would just put it on video. Now, understand that this is my opinion, and this is only conducive to my area. I hope I used that word right. But what I'm saying is that in this area, DoorDash is iffy. Yeah, that's the best way for me to say it. Because some days it's popping. I'm talking about order after order after order after order after order. Keep you very, very busy. With good orders too. About $14, $10, $15, low miles. All of that, you know. And then all of a sudden, after a good run of maybe a good hour, it's crickets. Yeah, just like that. Nothing. For like 30 minutes. So the whole momentum is shot. Because see, my adrenaline gets to pumping when I start seeing all those orders popping up. I'm like, yeah, let's get it. Let's go get this money. Let's go. I be hyping myself up, you know. It's time to go get this money. Let's go, you know. So to have such a long break like that, 30 minutes to an hour, with no orders or back-to-back orders that suck, $2 for 15 miles, absolutely not. I'm not taking that. Who gonna take that? Not me. You know, back-to-back orders of having to deliver to not so great places that I don't feel comfortable in by myself. Yeah. Back-to-back Walmart orders. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Lowe's orders. Home Depot orders. No thank you. You never know what you're going to pick up from there. You just never know. And it's when you have a smaller car, you need to know. Where's the transparency, DoorDash? It's so annoying sometimes. But I will say this. When it's good, it's good. I just wish it was more consistently good. Like I heard a long time ago that if you had like a really good day on like a Friday, like you made over $200 on DoorDash on a Friday, on Saturday, you ain't gonna hardly get no orders. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but it's like some kind of cutoff they do for you. Maybe it's a conspiracy theory. I don't know. But that's what I heard. They will cut you off if you make too much money or something. I don't really believe that, but I do believe that if you're not in a certain tier, then you will not get first dibs on certain orders, no matter if it's busy or not, when it comes to DoorDash. Okay? All right. So enough about DoorDash. My final thoughts on DoorDash are they're okay when you need a filler. I don't think they're okay for the whole day, you know, unless it's like a holiday or something. Because then them orders will be coming so fast, it'll make your head spin. All right, on to Uber Eats. I love Uber Eats. I'm going to tell you why. For one thing, yes, I'm laying down. For one thing, Uber Eats keeps you busy. Okay? And once you hit like maybe at least the gold tier, you start getting orders for like $6 for 3 miles, $5 for 1 mile. You know, they're small offers, yes, but the mileage is extremely low. And if you get a bunch of those back to back, you done hit about $20, $30 in 1 hour. So you can't beat that. You're still meeting your goal. So it's cool. And I feel like when it comes down to it, that's what you want. As long as you can make $20 to $30 an hour, I think that's perfectly fine. Whether you had to work really hard that day or barely had to work at all. Because with Uber Eats, I got the biggest orders from them. I'm not talking about shopping orders. I'm talking about food orders. Like $15 for 3 miles. And you have to pick up a substantial amount of food, but you just dropped it off around the corner. You know, very large pizza orders and things like that with extremely large tips. I've had that happen before too. So yeah, I love Uber Eats. I really do. And sometimes even the high mileage orders are worth it because you just take the expressway and you there lickety split. It don't even take long. You're not going through traffic or nothing. So it don't even seem like that much of a big deal. And you get an order right away as soon as you start heading back to your hometown. If you had to go out of town, you know. So it's worth it. I usually on Uber Eats, if it's a double digit order, like $10, $15, $20, I'm taking it. Pretty much no matter what. Because that really speeds up my hourly rate. You know, and I can appreciate that. So for this town, Uber Eats is king. I said what I said. Uber Eats is king. They order Uber Eats from sunup to sundown with no issues, no problems, and no breaks in between. You will consistently always get orders. There are no pauses. Unless you pause the app, there are no pauses. I'm in the gold tier right now. There are no pauses. Whether it's a shopping order or whether it's a food delivery order, you will always have that work. Okay? And I can appreciate that because when you really trying to get to that money quick, Uber Eats is that one. Okay? Now, the only thing I don't like about Uber Eats is when you could be on your way to the restaurant. But if you ain't moving fast enough, you get caught in traffic or something like that, they'll give your order to somebody else. I don't like that. They need to fix that because there are other things going on, you know, that are beyond us as drivers' control, and they should not penalize us for that. Again, my opinion. But in my town, there's a whole lot of college students, and they be ordering food at 3 a.m., 10 p.m., or 8 a.m. It don't matter. Okay? I don't really fool with lunch rushes too much because it's hot. And I don't want to be running up and downstairs in the hot heat. I'm in Florida. No, thank you. I prefer the evening. I prefer late night. That's just my preference. It's cool. Ain't no traffic. My preference. Again. So, those are my thoughts on Uber Eats versus DoorDash. Tell me what it's like in your town. I would really love to know. Comment down below. And I'll talk to you later.